Hey guys, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we are planning for the week of January 22nd to January 28th using this gorgeous celestial kit from ScribblePrintsCo. I love this artwork to pieces and I just couldn't wait to use it. Once I found out that Andrea wasn't doing like a moons and stars kind of thing for Bennett's first birthday, I was like, I'm using it. And I also ran out of winter kits that I wanted to use, so I figured this would be perfect between the wintry kits of January and the lovey-dovey kits of February. I love the theme of this kit. It's got like the moons and the stars and astrology. I love horoscopes. I love all that like astrology personality stuff. I try not to read my horoscope daily because then I feel like it really affects my day, but I still love all that stuff anyway. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put down the full boxes, the glitter headers, the washi in some order, and I will be right back. Okay, so now that all of that framework is done, we are moving on to the sidebar. And this week I needed 3 habit trackers. Well, I needed 3. I'm going to get rid of it eventually. But one was for working out, one was for washing my face, and one was for remembering to take my vitamins, which without this habit tracker, I think I genuinely would just like forget to take my vitamins. I did forget to take my vitamins. But yeah, out of the 3 of those, I think you can figure out which one I ended up nixing later in the week because it just wasn't happening. And spoiler alert, it was the workout one. So yeah, I grabbed a pink habit tracker from a multicolor sheet from ScribblePrintsCo that I had. And then I just placed down the other 2 habit trackers that came in the kit in a sort of like ombre order, kind of like from lightest to darkest color. I thought it looked very pretty. And then I took one of the half boxes with the like, no, what color is that? Is that like white? I guess white sparkles on the border. And that was to mark that I wanted to start reading Chamber of Secrets. I still haven't finished Sorcerer's Stone. I need to finish that today on Sunday when I'm recording. And then hopefully I'll just start Chamber of Secrets and watch which one is it? Sorcerer's Stone, the movie during the week. But yeah, I haven't gotten to it. I don't know what's taking me so long. It's really hard to read the books now because I've watched the movies recently, not like recently, but recent enough where I still remember most of it. So I'm just kind of skipping over like details and just being like, I already know what's going to happen. So yeah, I'm putting that down, and then I am grabbing a piece of washi and then placing a to-do sticker over top. I had a pink one, but decided the navy would look best, and I am sticking to the white space sidebar because I freaking love how that looked. So it looks super, like for some reason it looks super clean now, especially with like white space planning. It looks even cleaner. I don't know. I love it. And then I put an ombre heart checklist with a piece of washi at the bottom. I left a little space between the bottom of the, oh, look at me, because that fit perfectly. But yeah, I put that piece of washi at the bottom and didn't have to cut anything. Okay, so what am I doing now? I'm putting the little icons onto things in my sidebar that need it. So I grabbed a face mask to put for washing my face, a heart for the vitamins, and then a little weight from the Planner Junkie, who I think rebranded. Her shop's not closed, but she rebranded, so I should fix the links down below. But any of the shops I mentioned, the link to their shop will be down below, so just in case I don't mention it, it's all down there. So here I am using a Coffee Monsters Co. like Harry Potter sheet that has the Chamber of Secrets on it. And then I'm going to go ahead and just fill all of that out. So now I'm going to go ahead and just open up my planner and start putting down my work labels. I have these from Little Miss Papery, use them every week and I love them to bits and pieces. I used the pink ones and the navy ones, so if the glitter header was navy, I used the pink, and if it was pink, I used the navy. I worked Monday through Friday this week. It was really rough getting out of bed for some reason. Me and the snooze button were BFFs all freaking week, and on Tuesday I even snoozed. No, actually, did I snooze? I think I ended up waking up at 8, but I just didn't go into work until 12. So yeah, it was rough. It was rough. It was rough. It was really rough, but somehow I managed to make it through it all. So yeah, I'm going to put those down, open it back up, and I think I'm actually going to flip it closed again, or no. I'm putting in my TV little things. I'm putting down the Bachelor little thing I have from ScribblePrintsCo. I haven't been watching The Bachelor, if I'm being completely honest. I think I either need to catch up on it or just take it out of my planner because I'm really not even watching it. I don't know anything that's going on. I don't even think I finished the first episode. Then for Tuesday, I'm putting down America's Next Top Model. For Wednesday, I don't remember what the TV show was. You'd think I'd have my planner next to me, but of course I forgot. It's not that far away. Like, I can actually go get it, but that would just be too easy. Then Thursday we have Superstore, and Friday we have Jane the Virgin. And for Sunday, we have Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I completely spaced until I finished filling out the week on Sunday night that RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 3 premiered on Thursday. I'm currently staring at a pause of RuPaul because I just can't get through the episode without doing a million tasks at once. I'm rooting for Trixie Mattel all the way. I know Aja's like in the top right now with Ben de la Creme, but like Trixie Mattel all the way. I am rooting for her. I love Shangela too, but Trixie Mattel is my girl. Oh, honey. Yeah, I just really wanted to say that. Okay, so after I put the little things down, I'm going ahead and putting down all the deco. I'm remembering to put it down at the beginning of the week and not midweek like I did, I think, the second week that I did these Plan With Me's. And this deco is gorgeous. It took some finagling to make it all fit together, but it came out looking so ethereal and so beautiful, and I freaking love it. Okay, now we're going to move into day-by-day things that I had planned already on Sunday and needed to remember throughout the week. I'm trying to start not putting down stickers so that I'm not using a whole ton and bucket loads of undo, but I still end up using buckets and buckets of undo. So the first thing I'm marking down on Monday with this little Mandy Dreams glitter film slate is that I wanted to publish my Plan With Me. And then I used a glitter laptop sticker from Little Miss Papery to mark that I wanted to make sure to reply to comments, which I don't think I ended up replying to until Wednesday, but still it got done. I actually have to go ahead and reply to comments from my haul. So if you haven't seen that video yet and you want to leave a lovely comment, go ahead and do that. Next, I'm putting down a package little icon from the kit to mark that, I think I wanted to mark that my Clever Gal Crafts order was coming in, but I'm going to end up switching that up because I ended up getting 3 different packages in the mail that day. So then I'm using the fries and soda icon to mark that I went to go get dinner at Salata, which is something I do every Monday whenever I go to get my mustache and eyebrows waxed, and that is what that little emoji from Coffee Monsters Co. is for. It's to mark that I needed to go get a wax, and I love marking waxes with that little emoji because it's got the little mustache. Then I grabbed another emoji with books to mark that I wanted to read. I brought my Harry Potter book with me because it was kind of silly that I still hadn't finished the Sorcerer's Stone yet. And then what am I doing here? Oh, I'm moving on to Tuesday already. What happened to that little blank spot on Monday? Oh, I guess I just didn't have anything to fill in with it. I was like, I'm pretty sure Mondays are usually done by the time I get to Sunday. But moving on to Tuesday, I used a bit of washi and a half box from the kit, along with a paper Princess Plans Princess Holding Happy Mail to mark that I wanted to go to the post office to ship out my sister's package and buy stamps. I also end up moving that. And then I flipped over to Friday to mark my payday because that happens once a week, every week on the same day. So I always just skip to Friday for some reason. And then I had plans with Amanda to go have dinner and exchange presents. We hadn't seen each other all year and we still had each other's gifts. So I'm finally done with the holidays of 2017. So I used a label, I don't know if it was I think it's the navy one. So it was a navy label with these clinking glasses little icon. And then I'm going to grab what am I going to grab? Oh, okay, here we go. So I went into, what am I doing? Oh, okay, so I'm so sorry, guys. This is just how my planner mind works, and it's really hard to narrate what I'm doing because I am all over the place. So I grabbed an emoji holding a pen because on Friday the 26th, Friday the 26th is when Pen Gems released their little black dress LBD pen, the one that's the black barrel with the black hardware. It's so gorgeous. I did end up getting it, but I wanted to mark it down just in case. And then I moved the clinking glasses icon to the left side of the label just because in the order that I saw where I was putting the stickers, it would need to go on that side. I like to stagger them from left to right. And then I grabbed a present holding emoji. It was like from the Hanukkah sheet from Coffee Monsters Co. And I put that down to write to exchange gifts. And then here I remembered that RuPaul's Drag Race was going to be on. So I grabbed a pink label and this emoji with the like mirror and a lipstick or mascara, I don't know which one it is, to mark the premiere. I think I end up switching this too, so I'm really sorry. I was like, it needs to be marked really big. I think I still marked it big just without the label because I think colors were clashing or I needed more room. Something ended up happening and I needed to switch that around. So I went ahead and filled everything out. I always fill out off camera all the stuff that I do for Sunday, otherwise we would be here forever. And then Monday was over and the one thing I needed to fill, I didn't need to fill it in, but the one spot I wanted to fill in that was blank was that I went to Starbucks. So I used a little munchkin from Once More with Love holding a like purple or blue, I think, yeah, it was a blue coffee cup and I just wrote Starbuck Run because I can never fit Starbucks with the S at the end. So after that, I'm just filling the hours I worked, and then I'm going to grab the functional sheet that comes with the kit to grab the mini 3-heart checklist, and I'm going to use my slice tool and a Hanukkah gift card to cut off one of the heart checklists. So that way I have like a label with 2 lines on it, and I'm going to go ahead and put the munchkin holding the package with the mailer with the stickers that comes with the freebie. And I'm going to put that over top of the hearts to cover those. And I'm going to write in that I got my Clever Gal Crafts and my station stickers package in the mail. And then after that, I have to go ahead and white out the Clever Gal Crafts package that I marked at the top by the Bachelor little thing, and I'm going to use a label for that, then put the package icon over top of the label and write that I got an Amazon order in. I ordered a digital clock because there are no clocks in my apartment. The only sense of time I have is if I look at the oven or if I look at my phone, and at night for me that's very dangerous. It's because I end up on my phone and then I'm on Instagram and then Facebook, then on BuzzFeed taking quizzes. So I'd rather wake up and look at a clock than look at my phone, especially if I end up getting text messages and things like that, then I'm just awake but super duper tired. After whiting out the writing and putting down the label, I saw that there was a bit of the ink from the other writing showing through. So I grabbed a like matte souffle gel pen in white, and then I just kind of like drew underneath the label so it still looked white and you couldn't see the ink. It looks kind of ugly on paper, but on camera it looks fantastic. So then here's my friend Undo. Undo makes a lovely appearance throughout every week and the entire week. I'm undoing that whole half box and washi situation just because of the way I work my hours. There's no way I can get to the post office because I genuinely work I'm at work by the time it opens and then it's closed by the time I get out of work. So I move the whole thing to Saturday, and I think I wanted to use a half box, but I was like, it's just going to take up so much room, and I do love my white space, so sometimes I do get carried away with half boxes and need to remind myself that I can literally just place a sticker down and write like right next to it. So I took the Paper Princess Happy Mail Paper Princess Happy Mail Princess and put her on top of Saturday. So I had plans to go to Andrea's, and I figured I can just stop by the post office in the morning and mail out my sister's package and also buy stamps, which they don't have Valentine's Day stamps, and it's only January. They're already like, they have them and they're sold out of them, but somehow they still have like Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, and Christmas stickers. So I ended up buying like some generic Celebrate ones, but I'm like, I'm sending out Valentine's Day cards. Like, I want Valentine's Day stamps. Get it together, USPS. But yeah, so I'm marking that on Saturday, and I'm glad I did that because I ended up having a huge to-do list on Tuesday. It didn't need to get done Tuesday, but it was basically like a list of things I got done on Tuesday when I woke up and right before I went to work. So I guess on Saturday I decided I was also going to get a car wash. I didn't get my car washed. I don't know why I can't go to get my car washed. Every time I want to go, it rains. And it did end up raining on Saturday, but I think maybe when I go to HEB tonight, I will go ahead and just bring it through one of those like HEB like covered car washes. I need the inside of my car washed, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and do that because the outside of it is looking pretty grimy as well. And then I did have plans to go get a tattoo with Andrea, and I decided that it was one of those days where that glitter header just needed to go. So I whited out the little dots, and then I'm going to grab a sparkly pink half box because then it sort of matches the glitter header, and I thought it was really, really pretty. And I put that down over where like those dots were, and I used this puppy dog pal sheet that Andrea made for us because we're Bingo and Rolly. I'm Rolly, I'm that tan puppy, and she's Bingo, who's the black puppy. And I didn't want to write down anything yet in the half box just because I didn't know what I wanted to write, so I left it like that. Then for Tuesday, I'm grabbing this munchkin holding a camera because I wanted to film the last part of my haul video. And then I used the munchkin snipping film to mark that I needed to edit my haul. I had every intention of posting it on Wednesday, but then you're going to see a lot of things come up, and Wednesday is a rough day because I end up undoing and moving like so many things, but let's just stick to Tuesday for now. Why am I writing so slowly? Next, I went ahead and grabbed the mini icon with the phone on it to mark that I needed to call the tattoo place to make an appointment for Andre and I, and then I also needed to call my school that I'm going to ask about like applying and stuff, because this whole weird thing, because technically I'm applying to a CUNY, but I've already been to a CUNY, but they made me make a new account, and I was like, but I already have an account. Like, how does that work? So I needed to call and figure that out. So I'm using this blue glittery gel pen to make the little check boxes for anything that needs it. And I ended up whiting it out because I made the check box way too big because I needed to mark two things that I wanted to call. So here I am making the little check boxes, and if I'm remembering correctly, as soon as I fill out the writing, I actually end up scratching it all out because I hated how it looked. So let me see if I'm right, or did I not have the tantrum on camera? Because I'm pretty sure I was like, this is ugly. Let's just patiently wait for it. I'm not stopping this recording until I figure out if I Huh. No, I guess I definitely didn't leave it because I'm staring at my planner and I'm like, it's something different. But what's going on? Oh, there it is. Okay. I was like, I knew I was going to white it out. So I was like, let me just let out my frustration. So I end up undoing the mini icon. I don't end up using it again. So I move that aside. I wait for all of that to dry and then I white out the whole thing because I didn't want to look at it. But look, it's like it never happened. So I definitely didn't want to write over all of that whiteout. I end up grabbing a piece of patterned washi and then I want to put a quarter box over top. And then I end up going through maybe like 4 different options because I'm like, do I want this like beige color, like the nude color? Do I want the pink color? And then I'm like, wait, do I want the sparkly ones? And I'm like, which color of the sparkly ones? And I end up using the nude sparkly version because I thought it looked the prettiest and the less, I don't know, there's already a pink glitter header up there. So I thought this would be the best one and I would see the writing on it the best. Also, I placed the sticker down, it kind of fell down and I wanted to fix it just a little. It's not completely crooked, but I knew if I picked up that sticker, all the whiteout behind it would just go up with it. So I was like, it's good here. And to mark the phone calls, I used a Munchkin holding a green phone and I colored it in with the glitter gel pen so it matches the kit because there was no blue phone icon. I think I used all of them up. And then I'm just going to go ahead and write call, make 2 mini check boxes, and then write tattoo and school for the places I had to call. Since I was already on a roll and doing things that I needed to get done that day, I decided to put in this Munchkin on its laptop that came with the sampler in the kit to mark that I wanted to make a Valentine's Day spa appointment for myself. I am treating myself, also taking the day off on Valentine's Day to just chill and pamper myself and tell me that I love me, which I know that sounds conceited, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I bought like a lot of chocolates and Moscato, which is like the most delicious wine and the only wine I will ever drink. Not ever drink, but right now that's the only wine I kind of like, even though it's just straight up candy juice with alcohol in it. So yeah, I marked that. And then at the bottom, I used a medium-sized emoji, very rare for me. And it has like glasses on with a little beaker. I think they're lab kind of emojis. That's what I ordered them for, was to use to mark lab when I started school. So I thought it would be the cutest one to mark that I did end up applying to school finally to start in the fall semester, and all I have to do is send my transcripts, and I think I'm in, and your girl is a student again. So, I mean, I'm excited. I'm actually really not that nervous. I'm excited to be going back to school. I've been doing school for like so many years. It's going to be a bit hard, but I think I can get through it. I think it'll be fun. I miss kind of like the routine. I don't miss homework, but I miss the sort of routine. And then knowing that I'll have like a really dope career afterwards, it's going to push me through that. Okay, so now we're at the portion of the video where I decide that I'm not working out this week. And I was about to put a canceled or rescheduled kind of sticker on top of it, but I thought that would look, I don't know. I didn't think I would like the way it looked, and it looked very like discouraging. I don't know, it just looked very negative. So I figured out that one of the pieces of washi would fit perfectly in there, and I was like, wait, that's a lot better. So I undid the workout, like the whole habit tracker of the workout, grabbed this pink, like peachy piece of washi with the glitter sparkled through it and placed it in, and I thought it looked great. So I'm loving the whole white space sidebar because now I can like, what is the word for it? Now I can improvise like this. And then I had extra deco, so I thought it would be cute to put that little sun thing. Although now I'm noticing that I also have the sun full box in there, and I'm like, ugh, why did I do that? But it looks really pretty, so I like it. Okay, now we're moving on to Wednesday, and I feel like I don't even want to narrate this part because it turns into a, for lack of a better word, a shit show. So I did put down the Mandy Dreams glitter film slate to mark that I wanted to publish my haul. I figured I would get it done on Tuesday, but I came home late on Tuesday from work. I worked 12 to 9. And then I like never got to editing it. Plus my iMovie kept shutting down on its own. I don't know. Then I grabbed a what is it called? Oh, a Fox and Cactus pastel haired girl with the packages to mark that I was getting another package from Amazon. Was that my clock? So what did I get on Monday? Oh, Monday was my silver polishing cloth. Okay, so Monday was my silver polishing cloth, and then Wednesday was my digital clock came in. So after I marked that with the Fox and Cactus Pastel Girl, I used a mini icon from a multicolor sheet of mini icons, super old, because there were no pink ones, and I think it was like blue, and I didn't want to use a lot of blue. So I used that to mark that I wanted to message Jessica from ScribblePrintsCo. I think that's right. I hope that's right. But yeah, I needed to message her, and then I used a label, the pinky, is it nude? I'll just call it the nude one. The nude label, and then another pastel girl on top. Oh boy, here we go. Another pastel girl over top of that to mark that I wanted to wash the dishes because they were piling up again. But to my surprise, Ryan did them. So I ended up having to undo it because like I didn't do them. And I don't know. Usually if it's like in there and he does it, then it's fine. But like I just put it in and he started washing the dishes and I was like, okay, this needs to go. So then I undid that plus the film slate. And then there was also an emoji on a laptop, and I used that to mark that me and my mom were gonna order like food for me from Costco, because Costco has the best darn taquitos in the world, and I don't have a Costco membership, but we figured out she can like ship it to me, like they can deliver it to me. So yeah, but we didn't end up doing that, so I had to undo that as well. So here I am. I moved the film slate icon to Friday. I was like, I will publish the haul on Friday. I think I picked Friday because of the order of my Instagram pictures, and it would fit best that way on Friday, so that's why I did that. Then I undid the order Costco with Mama, and then I undid this glitter header because I thought I needed more room. I ended up putting it back down. So then I'm whiting out. I'm like, is it undo or white out? I can't tell the difference anymore. I'm undoing what I done did. So, oh gosh. Here I am putting down a half box. I feel like none of what I say right now matters because I'm just going to peel it all up anyway. And then I'm taking a Fox and Pips kind of like, it's called quiet time, like a me time thing with a blanket and a cup of coffee or tea to mark that I was just going to watch Degrassi and chill, because I think I had like a rough day. I don't know. And then I was going to put down a appointment label to mark that I needed to do a Target run. And then I realized I'm putting it down where the glitter header would have originally been, and I didn't need like all that space I could have been provided without the glitter header. So I end up putting that back down. And I'm just going to wait for me to put that back down. So now that I've messed up and like rearranged as many stickers as I possibly could on Wednesday, I put that glitter header back down, and then I put down the bit of washi that I undid during the little speed through bit, and I wanted to go ahead and just place down the half box, but then it matched the glitter header, and I was like, I don't care, but I did care. So then I just grabbed a nude half box instead, just because it wouldn't make that little section of the planner look as cramped as it did. So I put down the nude half box, and then I put the Quiet Time Girl from Fox and Pip right in there, and it looked beautiful, and I was like, oh my god, am I finally getting it together with this whole Wednesday thing? Like, it was nuts. So then I wanted to put the little Target basket over there, but it was so tiny, and I was like, there's so much space around it. I'm like, can I use a quarter box? Do I need to use a quarter box? Because all I needed to do was get batteries. So I grabbed a mini appointment label in nude to place over top of the whiteout. I didn't want to write on it. And then I just put the little Target basket there and wrote that I needed to do a Target run, which I end up rescheduling. Who is surprised? Not me. And then for Wednesday, what did I end up putting? Oh yeah, for Wednesday, I ended up putting another pastel Fox and Cactus Girl with a little Starbucks coffee cup, and I marked that I went to go get Starbucks because I was ridiculously tired that day, and I don't know, I think I just blinked and didn't notice if I wrote rescheduled on Target, but I don't think I did that yet. So now moving on to Thursday, I was supposed to get not my Kiki K, my Foxy Fix, my little cocoa in the mail. It didn't end up coming on Thursday, even though the USPS thing was like out for delivery, and then it never showed up on Thursday. But I used a quarter box to mark that with a TN doodle from Coffee Monsters Co. And I wrote, "My cocoa delivered." I was so looking forward to it, but it never showed up on that day. It ended up coming on Friday, but so disappointed. Undo, if you're watching, I am so open to a sponsorship from you. Just saying, because this is just all ridiculous. The amount, like, even when I have plans set in stone, something goes wrong and I have to undo it. I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is happening this day. Like, I even have I have that AfterShip app on my phone, and it was like, your Foxy Fix, yes, Foxy Fix is gonna get delivered on Thursday. And I'm like, this is foolproof. There's no way I'm gonna have to move this. But I did end up just undoing that quarter box and wanting to put it down underneath Friday, just because I already had so much other stuff going on, and I knew Amanda and I would just be walking around the domain, so I wanted to leave that little space open in the day. Plus, to mark the delivery of my cute little TN, I wanted it to be on a quarter box. So I undid the TN and put it on a sparkly pink, like the glittery quarter box instead, and put that underneath on Friday. I also undid my little RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars label shenanigan thing, and I was gonna put it on a different label, but then I just ended up doing something completely different. Again, who was even surprised? So yeah, I'm gonna grab a TV icon, and here's me debating whether or not I want the two blues next to each other, and I'm like, at this point, I don't care. And then we piled up more dishes on Thursday. So I was like, okay, let me go ahead and put that in to wash the dishes, because I really wanted to get rid of that. So I'm glad I didn't throw out that little label setup, and it was just perfectly there for me. Next, did I mark that? Let me just flip my planner over. But yeah, so on Thursday, me and my mom put together a list of things I wanted from Costco. So I was on the phone with her doing that day. And here I am just filling out my work. Again, I need to do this off camera. This part is really boring, you guys. I just work my 9 hours every day like regular people do. So then here I am writing in RuPaul All-Stars, and I'm gonna speed through this part because even though this is at 2x speed, it is very slow still. So I did end up going to Target on Thursday, and I debated just lying and putting down another Target sticker, but I was like, I can't lie to myself. I can't lie at all. But I flipped over my planner and put the rescheduled sticker that came in the kit, and then I found I had these Target stickers, and I'm like, oh my god, they're adorable. Why didn't I use them before? So I was like, this is perfect. I wasn't meant to go to Target on Wednesday. Wednesday was an ugly day in terms of how it looked in my planner and all the surgery that needed to happen for it to look decent. But yeah, so I put down the little munchkin with the Target shopping cart and the Target logo, the Target bullseye in the cart, and I wrote that I went on a Target run, and then I end up moving the wash dishes label up more because I wanted to put that I wanted to read, and for some reason I grabbed the pink sparkly label that came on the freebie, and I was like, that needed to go. Well, I washed the dishes in the morning, I guess, or something. I don't know what happened there, but I moved up the wash the dishes, put down a pink sparkly label for marking that I wanted to read, and then I grabbed a pastel-haired fox and cactus girl to mark that. How many times can I tell you that I wanted to mark to read? A million times. And then there was still a little space left in between the label and the glitter header, so I used a very thin piece of washi to just sort of decorate that little area, kind of zhuzh it up a bit, and I think it came out looking really cute. I'm glad I didn't try to shove anything else into the day because I really like how that little section ended up turning out. Okay, so now I'm going to be finishing up the rest of the week. I actually did all of this today on Sunday. So for the last thing to put in on Friday, I took the shopping munchkin that came in the kit and wrote that Amanda and I were just shopping in the domain. I went to Sugarfina, spent too much money on a candy. What else? We had gelato. I tried walking into Lush, but I already bought so much the week before that it made no sense to spend more money. And I bought a really cute Mickey t-shirt, like crop tee from Forever 21. They have like this whole Mickey Mouse collection now, plus Looney Tunes if you like that. So I would check that out while there's like all still there. Then for the final time, I end up undoing the whole my Coco TN Foxy Fix thing delivered. Andrea marked it in her planner like to meet baby Coco, and I did a whole live Instagram where I unboxed it and I was just like squealing and peeing the whole time. It is so cute. It's now my little baby Coco. I think Jasenia was like, you go buy your Coco. Oh, that made absolutely no sense. So Jasenia was actually the one who sent me a $50 gift card to Foxy Fix so I could buy the coconut TN, which was super duper kind of her. And Jasenia, I still love you so much for it. And I told her, I'm like, I'll just never be able to thank you enough. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I thought it would be really funny if I marked it with like a baby sticker. And because Andrea just had a baby, and she has a baby, she has all these like cute baby stickers. So I used this, I don't know what shop this is from. I'm going to ask her and I'll have it linked down below. But it's this little unicorn holding a baby unicorn. And then I put the TN from Coffee Monsters Co. on top just because I ended up writing baby Coco is delivered. And I was like, that's going to look weird if it's just the unicorn holding a baby. But I love this so much more and I love how it turned out. So I'm glad I ended up switching it around. But yeah, I love my baby Coco. Jasenia ended up calling it Coco. She was like, this is the part of my story. She was like, you go buy your Coco. And I'm like, oh my God, that's what I'm going to name my little TN. But yeah, she's being super well loved. She's got 4 stacks of inserts inside her. She's got 3 dashboards going on, a lot of vellum, a lot of acetate, feeding her well. Okay, so now moving on to Saturday, I finally filled in that half box. If you see my hand at any point sticking out, there's Bounty attached to it with a Once More with Love washi tape because Andrea and I got a tattoo. And this is like technically one of my more big ones, even though it's still kind of small. It's not small. Well, I don't know. Anyway, it's like leaking everything. And I was like, crap, I forgot that like that side of my arm goes down on paper. And I didn't want to get any like icky bits all over my planner. So that's why it's wrapped like that. So for the half box, I wrote Glinda and Elphaba tattoos. And then we ended up going to Jack Allen's for dinner. Me, Andrea, Nick, and Bennett. And Bennett was so good. I forgot he was there. I made him cry, guys. Like, I feel so accomplished. Andrea gave Bennett to me to hold. And he just started, like, whimpering and crying. And I'm like, I would be so offended if this was not the most adorable thing in the world. So yeah, fun little story. And then after the Jack Allen, I used an like date night emoji to mark that. I just thought it was cute. And I used another emoji holding a paintbrush to mark that I drew Ryan a little logo for his Twitch stream. If anybody, does the Twitch watching and the streaming, if you want to check him out, help a guy out. Maybe if you subscribe to him, he'll do a plan with me here for you. It's like you scratch his back, he'll scratch yours for entertainment purposes. That sounds so bad, but you know what I mean. So I drew a little logo for him. It ended up coming out so cute, and I was like, oh man, I didn't even think I would draw it this cute. But yeah, I ended up then putting an emoji with a package on its head because I got 3 hot sauces in the mail from Queen Majesty. I've been watching so much hot ones on YouTube. I don't know if anybody else watches that, but I have my whole watch later just filled with like episodes upon episodes, and all it does is just make me hungry. And I love hot sauce and spicy foods. So to see their reactions doesn't scare me. It only like intrigues me, especially when they say the hot sauce is like higher up on their heat scale, but it tastes good because I feel like I like hot sauces that have flavor and aren't just spicy for the sake of being spicy. So yeah, I got 3 hot sauces in the mail from Queen Majesty. Love all 3 of them. They are delicious. And then I did end up ordering the Last Dab hot sauce, which is like a 10 out of 10 on their heat scale. So I'm super excited to try that. And then moving on to Sunday, I put a little house icon, well, not the mini one, but I put the full-sized house icon at the top because my Costco stuff was being delivered to me. So shout out to my mom. Thank you. I'm going to be well fed with taquitos, cookies, and ice cream bars. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, and salmon. Oh, salmon. I love salmon. Then I used a pastel-haired girl reading a book because I really need to finish I keep wanting to say Philosopher's Stone, but I need to finish the Sorcerer's Stone today, maybe start Chamber of Secrets. I don't have a lot that I need to do today because I wasn't illustrating this week at all. So hopefully I have that done. I should after I'm done filming, not filming, but like recording this voiceover. So after the reading bit, I put down a nude flag because everything else looked too much. I put that I'm going on a grocery run, and I used a munchkin with a grocery cart to mark that next to the flag. Then after that, I was debating using a piece of washi, but ultimately just put down the sticker as is. This is one of the teenies from Glam Planner, the blonde one. I just don't know their names, to mark that I need to clean out my closet. And it's already almost 3, and I still haven't done any of that. But it's one of those things where I can probably do it at nighttime and just throw a pile of clothes on my floor, and it'll be better that I do that once all my other to-do things are done. So after that, I grabbed an emoji from the kind of like cooking sheet to mark that I wanted to do some lunch prep. And I don't really have to do dinner prep this week, which is exciting because of all the food that my mom sent me. So that's really nice. I don't have to spend that much on groceries. And then after that, I was like, oh wait, there's this little blank space. And I really wanted to film the voiceover. So I was like, I need to fill it in. I can't just leave it. So I used a TV mini icon from the kit. I didn't like it because it was right next to that TV little thing. And I was like, how else can I mark this? So I grabbed an emoji, one of the mini ones from like the Me Time, and it's an emoji watching TV. So I put that down, and then I wrote next to it more Degrassi because I will probably end my day watching more Degrassi instead of starting Chamber of Secrets. I almost finished my week there until I remembered that I hit 10,000 YouTube subscribers today. I don't know if it happened last night or if it happened this morning, but I just wanted to say a very, very big thank you to everyone who watches my videos. I'm a very particular breed of planner here, very ADD, very scatterbrained, and the fact that 10,000 of you decided to subscribe to my channel means a lot to me. So I marked it with a quarter box, the sparkly kind of course, and a munchkin throwing poppers into the air. So yeah, this is the spread in full. I love how it turned out. It's still very cold feeling that I think it fits into January with the winter months really, really well. I love all the stars and the moons, and like I said before, the astrology, everything just fits in together so perfectly. It was a week, but a fun week. A lot happened, and I was super pumped for all of it. So yeah, I used a why did I think it was pink? I used a white Pen Gems pen to fill everything out with the Pilot High-Tech C 0.4 refill. I have all of that listed down below if you guys ever want to see, and there's also a link down below. It is an affiliate link, but you guys can go to pengems.com if anything. And then I used a blue sparkly gel pen to make all the check boxes for anything that needed one. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for 10,000 YouTube subscribers. I really do appreciate it, and I do feel very loved, so thank you. And thank you so much for watching. I think I already said that, and I will see you in my next plan with me. Bye!